Good morning, everybody. Welcome. Sunday morning. Baptiste Vinyasa Flow. We've got 60 plus minutes together. The sequence is designed for beginner, intermediate, and advanced. The only difference between beginner and advanced is how often you might need to rest or modify. Maybe have a block and strap handy as props, and I can always tell you when they might be a good time to use them. Okay, we'll start in child's pose. Toes touch, knees apart, resting your hips towards your heels and your forehead towards the mat. We're going to use something called Ujjayi breathing during the class to create an internal fire and stay present. When you focus on the breathing, your mind will chatter less. Ujjayi breathing is a constriction of the throat, creating an audible breath, almost like an ocean wave sound, coming and going from the shoreline. I want to take a couple moments and concentrate on that ocean wave sound. Shouldn't be any sound coming from the nose, as the nose is just a passageway for the air. All the sounds at the back of the throat, relaxing the forehead on the mat on the exhales. Inhale, expand the ribs and the belly. Exhale your hips towards your heels. Inhale, full lung capacity. Exhale, spread your fingers apart. As you walk your hands to the front of the mat, the arms start to straighten and the shoulders start to wake up. I use this opportunity to roll the forehead a couple times, kind of wipe away anything I need. Clean slate for the class. We'll start in downward dog. Feet hip width apart. Press your hips up and heels down. Relax your neck. Pedal the heels left and right. Feel the calves lengthening. Feet are square on the inside. Heels don't need to touch the floor. Knees don't need to be straight. Make this feel comfortable. Your shoulders are tight, index finger facing forward. Eventually, middle finger face forward. They call this a resting posture. If you have a shoulder or wrist injury or it doesn't feel like a rest, you just put your knees down, waiting for the cues to move. Next, we'll find ragdoll somewhere on your mat, feet hip width apart or wider, grabbing your elbows, relaxing your neck. You start to sway a little bit left and right, left and right. If you have tight hamstrings or a low back injury, you'd be advised to bend your knees, laying your elbows on your knees like this, interlacing the fingers, still relaxing the neck. It'll help to protect the spine and keeping the belly close to the thighs, neutral low back, straightening the legs, lengthening just hamstrings. Some of us are just grabbing the elbows and letting go of everything as we sway and nod and rock and roll a little bit left and right, forward and back. Release your grip, heel toe your feet together. The bend of the knees and the tuck of the chin, let's start to rise slowly. Shoulders up, back and down right before the chin lifts. Sun salutation, Surya Namaskar A. Take the first one a little bit slower. Toes touch, inhale, gather some energy. Keep those shoulders drawing down, but allow the inhale to lengthen your spine up. Rooting through the feet and exhaling into a fold. Hands can draw through heart center. Bend the knees as much as you need to protect the back on that fold. Heads dangling. Eventually the hands will line up beside the feet. The belly will rest upon the thighs. We'll inhale into a half lift. Hands on the shins or the knees. Straight spine is your primary goal. Draw the shoulders away from the floor and the ears, lengthen the top of the head from the tailbone. Take an inhale across the upper chest and plant active hands onto the mat. Step into plank position. Turn the crease of the elbow to face the front of the mat. Set your knees down to modify. Inhale across the upper back, spine a little higher than the shoulders. Exhale, start to lower. Elbows brush the ribs. You're laying yourself to the mat or you're hovering with a 90-degree elbow. Look at your elbows and ensure they're 90 degrees. Up dog or cobra. Inhale. Cobra, shoulders down, belly button stays down. Up dog. Lengthen the front of the body. Don't sickle the feet inwards. And release, down dog. Okay, nice and simple. Modify it if you want. Nobody cares what you're doing. Do a few to warm up. Have a wonderful Sunday morning class. Inhale, bend your knees, look forward. Exhale, step or jump. Inhale, half lift, straight spine. Exhale, fold, relax neck. Inhale up to the sky. Draw the shoulders down. Exhale, start to fold. Relax neck. Inhale, half lift, straight spine. Exhale, high to low plank. Elbows brush the ribs. Inhale, cobra or up dog. Exhale, down dog. Step or jump forward. Inhale. Half lift. Exhale. Fold. Inhale up to the sky. Lengthening. Exhale, fold. Relaxing the neck. Inhale, scooping the chest. Exhale, high to low plank. Elbows brush ribs. Inhale, up dog or cobra. Exhale, down dog, push the mat away. We'll do the next 3 back to back. 1 breath, 1 movement. 2 breaths per movement is modified. Bend your knees, look forward. Step or jump. Half lift. Fold. Up to the sky. Fold. Half lift. Chaturanga. Up dog. Down dog. Half lift. Fold. All the way up. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Step or jump. Inhale. Exhale. Very simple movements designed to get the blood pumping in the body, get the joints and ligaments lubricated, preparing for your practice of yoga. Sun Salutation B, Surya Namaskar B, means it's time to add on a couple things. Chair pose, Warrior 1, Warrior 2, and Warrior of Peace, all in the first set. Bend your knees, look forward, step or jump. Inhale, half lift. Exhale, fold. Chair pose. Toes and knees could be touching. Toes and knees could be hip width apart. What's important is that the feet are square on the inside and the knees don't pass the toe line. So look down, line the knees up to the toes. Tighten the belly, draw the shoulders down, lift the chin up. Now, can you get the pinky fingers to line up to the knees? A bit of an upper back bend here. Still working on a neutral low back. Testing the limits of balance. Warming up the legs and breathing. Bending deeper, leaning back. And fold. Inhale, half lift. Exhale, step or jump back. Inhale, cobra or up dog. Exhale, down dog. Warrior 1, right foot forward. Left heel down. Inhale, rise. So, modified Warrior 1 would be heels hip width apart. As your hips open, you might get those heels in one line. Keep those arms up. Your left foot's 45 degrees. You want that left foot lining up to the left knee. Move your left shoulder forward and feel what happens to the front of that left hip flexor. Draw the tailbone towards the left heel. Widen the stance, bending the right knee. Start to rip the mat in half. Use the strength from the feet. The toes are lifted, so don't claw the mat with your feet. Upper back bend, Warrior 2. This is a bit of a foot reset, so now the heels will line up, or the right heel will line up to the arch of the left foot. Ensure your right knee is stacked. It must be over your heel. Move your right knee to the right, wake up that hip. Lean away from the front of the room, keep that spine straight, shoulders relaxed down. Breathing. This is about the hip. This is a flattening of the low back, so it's really hard to do, but bottom rib in a little bit. Bending deeper into the knee. Now, Warrior of Peace, we're not going to move much at all here. We're just going to flip the right palm. As we inhale, don't compress the left side of the body. Lengthen the spine, stretch the right side. Bend the right knee again. Relax the neck if you want, or look up to the right hand. Deep, expanding the rib breaths. Bending the knee on the exhales. Lengthen the front of the body. Exhale, windmill. High to low plank. Bonus breath if you need. Cobra up dog, nobody cares. Down dog. Left foot forward lightly. Inhale, rise slowly. Warrior one. So get those shoulders out of the ears. Move the right shoulder forward so the front of that hip flexor starts to stretch. You move that hip forward a little bit too. Left knee must stack. Strengthen the right leg. Deepen the breath. Draw the tailbone down. Spread the fingers. Lift the toes. And start to rip the mat in half right now. Use that leg strength. Breathing. Use an exhale to open up to warrior two. So inhale a mini upper back bend. Exhale warrior two. Straight spine, stacked left knee. Shoulders are down, jaw is soft. Draw tailbone down a little bit. Really hard action, getting rid of that bubble butt, learn about low back space. Bend knee more. Every exhale, bend knee more. Flip left palm. Inhale, left arm up. Bend that left knee again and move the left knee to the left. You could reach your right hand around, grab a hold of the thigh, elastic band or pocket. Might just reach that right hand down the right thigh. Above or below the right knee is fine. Don't just compress the right side. Lengthen the spine, bend the knee, balloon the left ribs. Big breath. One more. Inhale. Exhale, windmill. Don't drag that foot. Elbows brush ribs. Up dog or cobra. Down dog. Time to flow, everybody. One breath, one movement, same sequence. Modify or move slower if you want. No problem. No one's rushing you. Bend your knees, look forward. Step or jump. Inhale, half lift. Exhale, fold. Inhale, chair pose. Exhale, fold. Inhale, scoop chest. Exhale, jump back. Inhale, up dog. Exhale, down dog. Warrior one. Inhale, rise. Exhale, open. Take a breath, warriors. Windmill. Left foot. Inhale. Open on the exhale. Take a breath, warriors. Exhale, windmill. Up dog. Down dog. Relax your neck. Breathe. We're doing 2 more sun salutations for warm-up today. Have a sip of water if you quickly need. We're not done that warm-up. Bend knees. Look forward. Step or jump. Inhale, half lift. Exhale, relax neck. Inhale, chair pose. Exhale, fold. Inhale, scoop chest. Exhale, step or jump back. Inhale, cobra or up dog. Exhale, down dog. Warrior one, right foot forward. Inhale. Exhale, open up. Inhale, warrior of peace. Exhale, windmill. Inhale, cobra. Exhale, down dog. Inhale, left foot. Exhale, warrior two. Inhale, warrior of peace. Exhale, windmill. Inhale, cobra. Exhale, down dog. We're doing it again. No resting yet. Bend your knees, look forward, step or jump. Inhale, half lift. Exhale, relax neck. Inhale, chair. Exhale, fold. Half lift. Jump back and lower. Up dog. Down dog. Warrior one. Warrior two. Warrior of peace. Vinyasa. Bonus breath if you need. Up dog. Down dog. Warrior one. Warrior two. Warrior of peace. Vinyasa. High to low. Don't drag that foot. Cobra. Down dog. Relax your neck. Knees down if you need an additional rest. Keep those hands active. Maybe you're in your downward dog. Pedal in the dog. Absorb that heat. This is a sequence. Same thing every Sunday morning. Do as much or as little as you want. Toes touch. Inhale, right leg up. Bend the right knee. Start to open the dog. Keep the weight equal in your hands and concentrate stretching the right hip away from the right armpit. Look under your left armpit for the right heel. Expand the ribs. Take another breath. Exhale your knee to your elbow. Take the elevator above the tricep, breathing. Inhale, right leg up. Exhale, right knee to left elbow. Knee must touch elbow. Inhale. Right leg up. Exhale, knee to forehead. Like an angry cat. Inhale, right leg up. Use that angry cat motion. Step your foot forward. Rise, runner's lunge. So right away, you're offered the opportunity to keep your left knee down and modify. Arms stay up. Those that have the left knee lifted, it's probably slightly bent. The only way it's perfectly straight is if you can perform front to back splits. Draw your tailbone down towards the left heel. Learn about that low back. Bend the right knee more, widening the stance if you need. Breathing. Get the shoulders out of the ears, spread the fingers, lift the toes on the right foot. Palms meet sternum. Inhale, lengthen, straighten left leg. Exhale, twist. Keep your left pinky toe soft. Stack your right knee. You can take prayer hands or make a fist with the left hand, draping the right hand over. Draw the shoulders away from the ears and lengthen the head away from the left heel. Twist middle upper spine, lifting belly off thigh, lowering hips. Option to open wings. Your second suggestion to modify if you need. There's 3 breaths left. Two breaths. One more, best quality. Inhale, opening the chest. Open on the exhale, warrior two. When motion is preferred, set up that heel to heel alignment. Arms are up. Stack the top of the head above the tailbone, so lean away from the front of the mat. Bottom rib in a little bit. Right knee to the right. Soften the expression. Deepen the breath. Extended warrior variation. Right forearm onto thigh. Draw the right shoulder away from the right ear. Reach the left arm to the front of the room and move the left shoulder away from the floor. Straight line from tip of left finger to left heel. And get that left thumb to face the ceiling, not by twisting the wrist, by wrapping the shoulder around the chest. This is a wrap of the shoulder. Maybe the gaze is up. Bend deeper into that knee. Get into your head. You have 5 breaths left, so quite some time. You can take a half bind and stay here, grabbing elastic band or thigh. Some of us are going to utilize those 4.5 breaths for a full bind. Tailbone draw into that left heel for the full bind, getting under the thigh, not the crotch. Much harder to do that. Chest opening. Drawing that left shoulder away from the floor and the ear. Lower the hips. Ujjayi breath going to carry you through this, guys. One more big inhale, lowering the hips. Exhale, release. Side plank, right hand under right shoulder, right knee down. Inhale, left arm up. That's a modified side plank, and you'd be fine to stay here, lifting the gaze. Some of us are going to press the pelvis to the side of the mat with both legs straight, maybe a foot stacked. Now, if you're going to lift that left leg, I need you to press your hips forward. Inhale your hips up. Then inhale the left leg up. 3 breaths. Slow the vinyasa. Elbows brush ribs. Cobra or up dog. Down dog. Okay, let's do another side. Toes touch on an invisible center line. Get the crease of the elbows to face the ceiling. Inhale, left leg up. Active hand, straighten left leg. Inhale, start to open the dog, stretching the left hip away from the left armpit. Gaze under right armpit for left heel. Inhale, expand the ribs. Exhale, knee to elbow. Inhale, left leg up. Exhale, left knee, right elbow. Inhale, left leg up. Exhale, left knee to forehead. Inhale, left leg up. Very lightly. Step it through. Inhale to rise. Set your knee down. Be honest with where you are today, but keep your arms up. If you're not interested in setting the knee down, then you have 2 options. To make your life easier, you could shorten the stance. Ensure your left knee stays stacked. Pinky of right foot, toe is soft. But most of us are here this morning to make our lives a little bit harder. So I want you to widen the stance. Widen the stance and feel those hips go lower. Keep the knee above your ankle. Deep breathing, soft expression. Ride your breath into this twist. Inhale. Exhale. Again, soften that right pinky toe, bend the left knee more. Draw the shoulders away from the ears and lower the hips. Try to lift the belly off the thigh and look higher in the sky. You have an option to spread the wings, lifting the gaze to the left thumb, trying to get out of the lower back. So you're still drawing that tailbone towards the right heel, twisting middle upper back, opening the chest, opening the shoulders, deepening the breath, lifting the gaze, only releasing if you've had enough or if you need to modify. One more, best quality breath. Open that chest, utilize exhale, open up. Warrior two. Stay bent in that left knee. Don't get that rest. In fact, look, that knee's not stacked. I know it's not. Make sure it's stacked. Then worry about other things like straightening the spine, giving the edge of the right foot more energy, moving that left knee to the left. Extended warrior variation. Inhale, reach. Exhale, set that forearm down. Now, press that forearm into thigh. Move shoulder away from ear. Reach right arm in front of room or mat. Right thumb to sky, wrap shoulder around chest, then open the chest, right shoulder away from floor. And look up, and relax neck. But what everyone has to do is lower your hips. Lower your hips. Five breath, half bind. So it's a long time, guys. Settle in here. Option for full bind. If that's your practice, if that's what you wait to hear, do it. Half binders. Grab something. Elastic band, pocket, thigh. 4 breaths left. Hips are lower. Keep opening that chest. Space in the neck. Shoulder away from ear. 2 breaths. Binders, hips lower, chest higher. Get off of the floor. Use your core. Slowly. Release straight into side plank. Left hand down. Left knee down. Line that knee up to your hand. Inhale, right arm up. Feet could be stacked. You have a wide stance for a different variation of a modified. Press that side plank to the side wall. Press the hips to the side wall. Breathing. Your first goal, inhale, hips up. Second goal, inhale, leg up. We'll create this space in the front of the pelvis. Get out of bubble butt. Breathe it out, breathe it in. Try to release slower than that. Guess what we're doing? Seated prayer twists. Step or jump or walk or shuffle your way to the top of the mat. Inhale, half lift. Exhale, fold. Chair pose. Six inches between knees and ankles, belly is taut. Shoulders, get out of your neck. Spread the fingers, lift the toes. Soften the expression. So yeah, feet, knees 6 inches apart today. Everybody, get those toes apart, knees apart. Feet are square. You got 5 breaths in prayer twist. You got options to open the wings. You got options for bind. And if you're warmed up enough, maybe just take it straight to side crow. It's your practice. But for those that are practicing just a prayer twist, I want you to ensure knees and ankles stay apart. Hook elbow, open chest. Let's do this. Knees in one line. So pull right knee away. You're like a lightning bolt. So the hips are lower than the shoulders. The head's the highest point on the body. Twisting middle upper spine, softening the expression. You can do this for 2 more breaths, everybody. Nobody has to release yet. It's your morning, it's your Sunday. Ride that breath deeper before you release. Find a forward fold, index, middle finger. Grab big toes. Feet are hip width apart or more. Relax the neck. Breathe. Sway a little bit left and right. Sway a little bit forward and back. Remember, if you have any low back injuries, you'd be doing this instead. Or if you're tight in the hamstrings, don't need a low back injury. Tight hamstrings, modify. Wait for those hamstrings to lengthen. Otherwise, you're just putting unnecessary pressure on the low back. Everybody breathe. Prayer twist number 2. So for most of us, the toes, knees, ankles will be 6 inches apart. For those that are going into a side crow, obviously get the toes and knees to touch. Those that are binding, toes and knees going to touch. Everybody else, whether you're opening the wings or just twisting lower upper back, knees and ankles apart. Challenge yourself to something new this morning. Inhale, chair. So feet are square. Knees don't pass toe line. Keep those shoulders drawing down. If you're ready, ride your breath into this posture. You got five of them. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale, twist. Knees do not move. You can make a fist or make prayer hands. Check in on that left knee. It's snuck forward. Pull it away. Hips lower, chest higher. Twist middle upper spine. Lift the gaze if you want. Spread the wings if you want. You got 2 breaths left. Ride the breath deeper, deep in the twist. Exhale, release. Second rest, gorilla pose. Stand on the hands with the feet. Try to get the toes to the crease of the wrist. Relax your neck. Breathe. Slowly rise into balancing. Shift weight to left leg. Right knee, hip height, hand on knee. Hand on hip. You can grab that big toe. You don't ever need my permission. Even if your leg doesn't straighten, it might look like this. That's fine. Try it out. It's open to the side. Even if you look like this, even if you fall out, try it. Doesn't hurt. I never thought I'd straighten my leg. True story. One day, I was able to. Breathing. Right leg forward, heel stays hip height. Draw the shoulders together and point and pull your left toe 3 times. Right toe. 2 with the breath. 3. Now this is the exact same position as warrior 3, only changes the orientation on your mat. Lower the right hip, point the toes of the right foot, lengthen the head away from the tailbone and heel. Breathe. Hands beside you, less leverage on the back. Hands in front of you, more core. Slowly rise. It's okay if you had to set that foot down. Inhale, lengthen up. Exhale into a twist. So again, learn to get out of the back. Try upper middle twist, chest opener. Breathe. Some of us are going for that toe or foot. Left hand, right foot. Go for it. Don't be shy. Center line. Squeeze, shoulder blades. Straighten and bend right leg 3 times. Hands down. Lengthen and take flight. Option to move into half moon. 3. That's breaths. 2. Lengthening. 1 more. Set it down, shake it out. Okay, shift weight to right leg. Inhale, left leg up. Oh, good news, I'm not fired. Straighten that left leg with the big toe and open to the left. Even if it's bent, do your best. Where are you today? Back to the center. Falling out, who cares? Get back in. Straighten left leg. Heel must be hip height. Get real. Point and pull. 1, 2, 3. Virabhadrasana. Hands by your side. Lower the left hip. Point the toes. Squeeze the shoulder blades. Lengthen the spine. Deepen the breath. Iron will and determination to rise slowly. Don't just twist. You must find space in that back. Then open shoulder. You're here. You're breathing. Some of us are going to grab for that big toe even if it means we fall out. Some of us are going to straighten that leg for 1 moment and then fall out. Doesn't matter. Center line. Keep that leg lifted if you can. Straighten bend 3 times. Virabhadrasana. 3. Left hip lower. Lengthen. Breathe into that right leg. Stability. Open up. Half moon. Use a block under the right hand. Your hand to floor if you want. Make it happen. 3 breaths. Shake, shake, shake. Great job, everybody. Good news, everybody. There's more balancing. Eagle, Garasana. Gather energy. Exhale, right arm under left. Grab wrist or interlace fingers. Draw elbows down. Bend right knee. Inhale, right leg up. Exhale, thigh over thigh, remove gap. So actually in this sequence, we want those elbows shoulder height. Then I need you to move those elbows away from the shoulders. Unlock your shoulders. Point the right toe to the right ankle or hook it. Point the right toe to the left ankle or hook it. Move your knees to the right. Tighten your belly. Lift your chin. Draw the shoulders down, but move those elbows away. Deepen the breath. Bend the left knee more. Stay in eagle. Slowly. Inhale, arms up. Exhale. Left arm under right. Take another breath. Chair pose. Inhale, left leg over right. Exhale. No gap between thighs, elbow, shoulder height. But you can lower just your right shoulder so the shoulders are square to the mat. Then move the knees to the left, tightening the belly, lifting the chin, softening the expression. Your vision is blocked by your forearms. You cannot see me. You can hear me. Breathing. Bending that left, right knee more. Slow the release. Dancers. Right palm upright. Keep your palm upright. Draw the shoulder blade to the spine, open chest. Draw wrist to thigh, keep your palm upright. It's common that people do that as they grab their hand. So check in that your palm stays upright, your elbow faces outwards, your crease of elbow. Draw knee to center line. Inhale, left arm up. 30 seconds, 2 sets. You could just stay here. You don't have to do anything more. This is a lot happening. Some of us are kicking into the right hand. 50% of leg strength. Laying the belly over a table, lowering the right hip more than you think is necessary. Shifting the weight to the ball of the left foot, lifting left hand higher. Getting the toes to reappear, one day the calf. As you find, standing splits, 3, 2. Take your time to release. If you released already, great, good try. Come every week. Left palm, palm upright. Drop wrist to thigh, keep palm upright. Shoulder blade to spine. Open the chest. Okay, you still got a neutral low back. Hook ankle, draw a knee, and already feeling stuff, right? This is a lot. You might just stay here breathing. Some of us are going to kick into the left hand and begin to lay the belly over the table. Now, only 50% of your leg strength because your leg is infinitely stronger than your shoulder. And this isn't tear a shoulder out of socket pose. 50% leg strength, creating stability in left foot. Shift weight, stability in left knee. Shift weight to ball of right foot. Don't give up. If you fell out, take your time to breathe your way back in. 3 breaths left. Standing splits is your goal. Did you hear that? Standing splits. Same thing as on the floor, only standing. When you're ready, slowly release. 2 sets. First set was a warm-up. Right palm upright. Drop wrist to thigh. Invite your ankle to the center line. Inhale your left arm up. Kick into the right hand. Breathing. Your Sunday morning practice. Okay, it doesn't matter where you are in your practice, just know that I also started with 0 yoga under my belt. Everyone starts from the same place, no yoga. When you're ready, and that might not be yet. You keep breathing, you keep kicking, and you release with integrity. If you can, falling out's fine. That means you rode your edge. Left pop. Draw shoulder down. Lift chin up. And right ankle from inside. This is a lot. Feel it in the psoas. Feel it in the chest. Feel it in stability of the right leg. Or explore your opportunity to do something you never thought you'd do before. To do something you thought maybe is impossible. Standing splits. Living your life doing the impossible every day, everybody. Tree. And on heart center, foot to calf. Very few of us are going to get that heel to the inside of the thigh. fancy hands. Prayer hands. Switch. Most of us have our foot here. Some of us have our foot here. Doesn't matter. Get humble. Draw your tailbone down. Okay? Find that front body, psoas, low back space. That's more important than how high you get your heel. If you're ready for fancy hands, then inhale those hands up. Pyramid. Right foot forward, left foot back. 10 toes face the front. Grab your elbows, wrists, or take a upside down or right side up namaste. Chin to forehead, chin to chest, forehead to knee. The posture doesn't start till the forehead touches the knee. So do whatever you need to make that happen. There may be pressure, forehead straightens knee. You're working compression, you're lengthening that hamstring quite possibly. Draw the shoulders away from the ears so you can breathe better. Squeeze the shoulder blades together. Open the front of the chest. Slowly rise. I would really appreciate if almost 99% of us doing this right now used a block, because most of us have a rounded back for this posture. I want you to find a straight back. Find your straight back. Keep your hand on your low back and open the chest. Okay, learn how we get out of that low back. If you're not mindful, you're just twisting lower middle back, not that upper back. Switch it up, twist middle upper back. Maybe lift gaze, maybe lift right hand, but move your right hip away from the front of the room, okay? It's twisting too far forward. Breathe, slowly release. And take a foot reset, so left foot's 45 degrees, heels in one line, right foot face forward. Triangle, grab your hips. Today's triangle, we're doing it together, so get out of autopilot, move right hip away from the front of the room, and move that left hip a little bit forward, okay? You're going to move both hips away from the front of the mat, lay belly over a table. Lay your right hand down for support, place your left hand on your low back. Inhale, open the chest. So again, you are looking for a straight spine from tip of tailbone to tip of head. Then you open middle upper spine. You feel a bit of a stretch in that left psoas, inhaling. Left arm up into triangle. Oh, I'm supposed to tell you to lift your gaze, but I never lift my gaze. I will fall. You can always try. When you're ready, you rise. And you let it go. Vinyasa flow. If you don't want to do your high to low plank, mini cobra or up dog, just switch legs. Okay, pyramid. 10 toes face the front. Left hip back, hips are square. Upside down namaste. So I'll show you what that might look like. Right side up namaste. That's an option. Bend knee, tuck chin. Place forehead to knee.
is the pressure of the forehead that might straighten knee. That's the maybe. Draw shoulders away from towards each other, shoulder blades towards each other. Prayer hands or grabbing wrists or elbows, opening the chest, the shoulders. Pressure, forehead straightens knee. Breathing, Ajayi, where is it? Rise. Okay, you got this, guys. Get your block. Hand on block. Straighten spine, so I don't want this. I don't want this. Straight, neutral. Open chest. Hand on low back. Breathe. Maybe lift gaze. Maybe lift hand. Maybe that's too much. Maybe you feel a pinch. So back out. It's your practice. It's your morning. It's your yoga. When you're ready, you ride your breath into triangle. Heels in one line. Right foot 45. I want you to move that left hip back and move this right hip into its place. Okay, so you might have to feel that foot slide and move a little bit. So you want pressure on the knee. Belly over table. Hand for support on a block, on a shin. Right hand low back, open chest. So straight spine, look at that. You need an open hamstring to get that spine parallel to the floor, your left hamstring, okay? Most of us are up here, that's fine. Feel that chest opening. Maybe lift that right arm. Ride your breath out of this stuff, guys. You're all done that. Standing sequence. High to low plank, up dog, down dog. And then how about all the way down to your belly? Oh boy, that was a fast 60 minutes, huh? I should just start labeling these classes longer, don't you all think? Squeeze shoulder blades, spread fingers, lift knees, ribs up. What's everyone's rush in yoga? That's a real question. Don't be rushed. Don't be rushed in life. Don't be rushed in yoga. This is cobra pose, so belly down, knees up, feet down, hands down, but no pressure. Use back strength. Use your back muscles. This is the point of the posture. Build back strength. And no, you're not holding the breath. You can't hold your breath this long. You must breathe deeply. And the difference between yoga and exercising at a gym is the quality of the breath. So check in. Straight into locust. If you tighten the shoulders, just spread the wings. Otherwise, interlace the fingers for a little bit more of shoulder opening. Everything up. Shoulders, feet, thumb. Breathe. Thumb off the back if you can. Maybe heels the hands touch. How's that? Make it wake everything up. Are you breathing or are you just waiting for a release cue? Because you should be breathing and not waiting. Next up, we have airplane or floor bow. Okay. Airplane, spread wings. Floor bow, grab ankles. Okay. Full locust, Purna Salambhasana or Dhanurasana. Maybe it's not a grab ankle kind of day. Maybe you're tight. This isn't a rip shoulder out of socket posture. Choose airplane. Be humble with where you are. Understand this journey is a process. Come on up, everybody. Maybe last week you did floor bow. This week you're choosing something a little bit easier for whatever reason. In your mind, you're allowed to do that. Release. camel to heroes. So, sip of water. Two fists between knees and ankles. Press top of feet down to the mat, okay? Doesn't matter where you stay. State the first 1, 2, or 3 cues. You're already doing camel, okay? Be humble. Thumbs in, fingers out. This will help to draw the tailbone down. That'll also help to utilize an inhale to telescope the ribs up. Press your feet down and press your hips forward. This is enough for most of us. Feel the lengthening of the psoas. Get out of that low back, find middle upper back bending. Opening the chest, shoulder blades together. Those that can push the hips past the knees and keep those feet pushing down, I want you then, inhale, lift the chest up and see if you can grab the feet from the inside. So the palms face outwards. You wouldn't drop that head back until you know you can breathe from this position. Then you might rest the head back, keeping the lips closed, continuing that Ujjayi breath. Push your feet down, press your hips forward, inhale your chest up. Hero pose. It took me an entire year practicing every single day before I could sit comfortably like this for 3 minutes. If you need to modify, great. Lean forward, release pressure from knees and ankles. One day you'll be able to sit like this. If that's the case, you can experiment with getting the knees, keeping the knees together, and getting the ankles apart a little bit. If you feel pressure in the knees or your hips are floating, then come back to the first part. If your hips are on the floor, then you can lean back to the hands or the elbows or straight down onto the shoulders. You'll feel the knees move apart, that's fine, but if they start to lift back out, you're too tight in the psoas. There's a natural arch of the spine in this posture if you're on your back. Some of us grab elbows above us or switch grip. This is a great part of the class because you're letting go the first portion and you're preparing for a final few movements to close the class down. Onto your back. Take your time if you're in a full heroes. Change the orientation on my mat here. Okay. Here we are, everybody. Brush your heels with the middle finger. Knuckles down, palms up. Your choice today is bridge and a long bridge, just one long bridge. Some of us will transition up into a wheel from the bridge and then back down into the bridge from the wheel, and we all lower together. So be patient, do your best. If you release early or you want to stay longer, no one cares, it's your practice. Push top rim of sacrum down, feel tailbone lift. Then lift the top rim of the sacrum and middle back. Curl your tailbone towards your knees and lift a little bit higher. Deep breathing. Belly breathing. Some of us are going to interlace the fingers. Toes are lifted, big toe mounds push down. Feet, heels stay down. Don't lift your heels. Use your quadricep and bum muscles. Lift hips up higher. Relax your shoulders and your neck and watch your belly rise and fall with your breathing. full wheel if you want. You go ahead, set it up, hands by the ears, and you're going to lift it up. You can stay here for 3 breaths, or you can get back to your bridge. A modified wheel would be hands by ears, crown of the head to the mat, but no weight in neck. You're using the head just for stability. Wheel, slowly release back to bridge. Everybody, shoulder blades lower, middle back lower, curl tailbone to the knees, and set top rim of sacrum down. Give the knees a hug. Core sequence, and a little bit of a yin to slow the class, close the class. So you're interlacing the hands behind the neck. That's not so you pull in the neck. Your hands are cradles, and you're resting the head into the hands. Knees above the hips. They stay above the hips. Heels just below the knee line. Inhale, shoulder blades lift up. Hold your lungs full. Press the top rim of the sacrum down to the mat. Activate the toes. Exhale, point your elbows towards your left knee and straighten the right leg. Right heel 3 feet from the floor. Hold lungs empty. Pull belly down. Inhale, center. Hold your lungs full. Press top rim of sacrum down. Lift the shoulders up. Exhale. Point to the right. Straighten left. Hold the lungs empty. Pull the belly down. Spread the toes apart. Curl the tailbone up. Inhale, center. Hold your lungs full. Press top rim of sacrum down. Keep your shoulders lifted. Exhale, point to the left and straighten the right. Spread the toes. Lift the left shoulder. Pull the belly down. Inhale, center. Hold your lungs full. Press top rim of sacrum down. Keep your shoulders lifted. Knees stay directly above the hips. Exhale, point to the right. Straighten that left leg. Left heel 1 meter from the floor. Right knee stays stuck. Lift the right shoulder. Spread the toes. Pull belly down. Inhale. Hold lungs full. Press top rim of sacrum down. Keep your shoulders lifted. Exhale. Point to the left. Straighten the right. Pull the belly down. Curl the tailbone up. Spread the toes apart. Lift the left shoulder. Inhale. Center. Hold your lungs full. Press top rim of sacrum down. Keep your shoulders lifted. Exhale. Point to the right. Press that left heel forward. Curl the tailbone up. Pull the belly down as you lift the right shoulder higher. Inhale, center. Head, shoulders, feet down. Fantastic. Amazing. Boat pose into Canada canoe pose. Inhale your arms up. Rise. Everybody grab your thumbs. Everybody just grab them. Breathing. Now, some of us bring knees closer to the chest. That's hamstring dependent. Everybody shins square to mat. The shins must be square. Now, if your low back says it's okay, you're going to use a little more core. You're going to let go of the thighs. Arms and shins parallel. Breathing. If you want to work into a pike pose, do not change anything. Only straighten the legs. Inhale, arms up. Some of us might grab those toes, getting into a bit more of a pike. Let's do a canoe. Breathe. Breathe. Release. Right ankle, left knee. Thread the needle, grabbing heel and ankle. Toes are active, pulling toes to knees. Protect knees. Use pressure of left knee on the back of the right ankle. Invite that shin towards the chest at an equal pace. Keep your tailbone down. It's easy to lift it up just to get that heel closer. But concentrate. Flat spine. Hip opener. Breathing. Ujjayi. You did so good today. So many benefits. And I wonder if you've seen your practice deepen over the past number of weeks.
outside right ankle to outside left knee. Okay, so I know that's a hard action, like this. Not calf, ankle. Cactus arms, knees to the right. So that's not there for you today. Feet hip width apart, knees to the right. Let's switch sides. Hip opener. Toes active, protect knee. Neutral ankle. So sometimes it's not normal. You do some weird thing with your ankle. Where's a neutral ankle? Can you look at that? Head down, sacrum down, get into the hip. Pressure of knee on ankle. Ujjayi breath still Ujjayi. Let go of monkey mind. I know it's hard. Outside ankle to outside knee. Cactus arms. Set knees down to left. That's fine. Feet and knees 6 inches apart. Maybe gaze to the right. Cactus arms. Goalpost arms. Give the knees a hug, make a circular 3, and set up Shavasana. Nobody can skip Shavasana. You must begin to understand the importance of absorbing the benefits of your hard work. This is different than taking a nap in the afternoon. This is different than lying in bed in the morning or lying in bed in the evening. This is different than sleeping. You have an opportunity to release all of those compressions and extensions. Opportunity to allow that blood to move back to a natural rhythm, natural state. And that's oxygen-rich blood, getting in touch with all the cells of the body. You've potentially pushed out old, stale pockets of blood in your internal organs between them. Fresh blood everywhere. Move your fingers and toes. Inhale, morning stretch. Exhale, roll to your side. Come on up to seated, everybody. Mostly yin with Shima in less than 45 minutes. Prayer hands. So important. Thank you for sharing. Namaste.